this computer. Boom. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully everybody can see me. So anyways, the reason why I wanted to have this, oh, you know what? I just got to go in and mute you guys here. Hold on. Mute up. There we go. So the reason why I wanted to have this launch is in any business, and now that we're growing a little bit bigger, obviously quite a bit bigger, and we're launching in different countries and stuff like that, one of the most important things that we can have is a system of replication. And it all starts with me doing the right things, and then the next people doing the right things, the next people doing the right things, the next people doing the right things, and so on and so forth all the way down the line. And if we have that system and it's set in stone and it's put in place and you guys are able to use it, and then you're able to just plug your people right into that instant system, we're just going to see high levels of success. And now that we're in the hundreds of people, obviously, in our organization, obviously as we get larger, it becomes more and more and more important to really put those things into place. So for anybody here that isn't a team builder, isn't a team developer, isn't a leader, one of the team leaders and so on and so forth, this is going to be kind of an important go over for you guys. And again, I'm going to post this on our Facebook group too as well. So we are recording this. So anyways, so the first thing that I want to talk about is I want to talk about the basics, okay? In any sales organization, in any company, in any corporation, in any sports team, in anything, you must have a foundation of basics, okay? So I'm basically going to tell you what I did and what I did to become successful in a short amount of time, being somebody that's never been in network marketing before 6 weeks ago, okay? So the first thing that I would recommend for everybody is I would recommend, if you haven't already, that you read or buy and get an audio book. And actually I have a contest at the end of this where you can get one for free of the book called Go Pro by Eric Worre. And I like this book and I like this audio book because what it does is it dispels a lot of myths, but it also starts to mentally change. And if anybody saw that training from yesterday, they know what I'm talking about, where the first step that you have to do is start to kind of mentally change your outlook on things too as well. You have to build your why, number one. Number two, you have to decide what you're willing to do to get that. And number three, you have to kind of start to change your belief system. Some of those beliefs and limitations, I think that's a better way to put it. Some of those limitations that have been embedded in us throughout lifetime. But anyways, so read or go through that audio book. You'll absolutely love it. Now, the second thing that I want you guys to do, and again, keep in mind, this is generic, so some of you already know this, obviously. But again, this is a generic training that we're training here, is I want you to go into the files section of the Facebook group, and I want you to print off the getting started form. So I'm just going to go, and I'm going to get out of the sharing here, and I'm going to share my video screen. For those that don't know where it is or how to find it, on your cell phones, you have to go to info, and then from info, you go into the files. Now, on the actual web page here, you can just go to files, and there's a couple different forms here. The number one form here is how to get started in your HELO business. So I'm just going to preview this. And on this form, it's basically got everything. Connect to your team Facebook group. If you're seeing this and your people have not put you in this Facebook group, you are missing out on everything. And what's going to start to happen in the Facebook group now is we're going to start to reload all this stuff every day, 2 and 3 times a day, because we're getting so many announcements and so many people coming on that it just kind of gets washed in there. So we'll have somebody just keep reloading it every day. But anyways, connect to that. Now, this myhelosuccess.com is the video that I put out. And that video is for, of course, getting started. Kind of shows you how to talk to people, some of the steps that you want to take, and so on and so forth. Now, signing up for the marketing system. The marketing system is the system. Now, you can use the HELO.life website, which does have the 2-minute and 7-minute videos. I do not use that myself. I join. We have our own YouTube group and YouTube channel, and every single day I kind of repost it so people subscribe to it. And it has our own 2-minute video and our 7-minute video. And here's why you want to use ours. Because you don't want to use a video that's tied to somebody else's YouTube channel, because maybe they just, if it's Jeremy Roma, maybe they just contact Jeremy Roma. You know, they say, okay, this dude's got 30,000 views on this video. You know, maybe we'll just use his and we'll contact him and get on board with that team. So you want to make sure you use ours so those people are just always related to you. You shoot them the 2-minute video, you shoot them the 7-minute video. Make sure it comes from our YouTube channel. Again, it's posted in our group. So even if you just look probably through the last 10 posts, you'll find that on there, okay? So subscribe to that because it's going to have all the latest videos, it's going to have all the latest training, it's going to have all the latest everything, and turn on your notifications. Because as soon as a new video comes out like this, it's gonna pop. It's gonna show you how to do that. But anyway, so you want to go into this. You want to print off this form, okay? And then once you print off that form, it's gonna take you step by step. It's got some different speeches and scripts and so on and so forth. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on that right now because you can print that form off and go see it yourself. The second form I want you to print off is called the Success Game Plan. Okay, so the Success Game Plan. The reason why is it has a lot of the same information, but